Greetings, my name is Rainey Vijayvarya. I'm the Assistant Director of Advising and Student Services in the College of Science. Today we are going to talk about new majors selected in the College of Science. So a little bit about me. I have been advising for over 12 years in the College of Science. I do have 4 degrees from U of A, 2 of which are from science. And this is just my contact info. So let's jump in. So what is academic advising? So I like to tell my students to think of me as a partner in your journey. So we will work together to assess your goals and figure out what you're hoping to accomplish at U of A. I'm also an advocate. So if you're unsure of who to turn to when you need help or assistance, I can be your first point of contact. So definitely reach out to me with any questions. I might have to refer you out, but I'm a great starting point for you. And then finally, I'm a resource, so I can help you identify opportunities to kind of advance. We can look at internships, research, and other things that you can utilize on campus as a student. So to make an appointment with me, you can go to Trellis. So this is just the link. You log in with your net ID and password, and you can sign up for 30-minute appointment slots. I also have drop-in advising hours, so I'll advertise all of this on a listserv. So you will get added to a listserv that just communicates different things going on around campus, opportunities, different ways to get involved. I'll also send important announcements like when's the last day to drop a class, add a class, stuff like that. So definitely make sure you're reading your emails. Sometimes students will ask how often I need to come in for advising, and that's just very situational and personal. So as often as you need to. Sometimes I have students who check in every week or every other week, or at least once a semester to ensure you're taking the right classes each semester to graduate on time. I check my email all the time, so feel free to send me an email. I'm happy to respond as soon as I can. So no major selected is intended for students who are interested in one of our College of Science majors, but they're unsure which one to select. So we will work together to learn about your interests, your goals, your values, and help you find the right major for you based on that. So these are the different majors within College of Science, kind of broken up into their subcategories. So you can see life sciences, we have chemistry, biochemistry, ecology, biology, bioinformatics, and molecular cellular biology. So these are all our life sciences. Outside of College of Science, there are life sciences like physiology in the College of Medicine, microbiology in College of Agriculture. So just be aware that there are other options out there. For earth sciences in College of Science, we have geosciences and hydrology and atmospheric sciences. So if you're interested in water, resources, and the atmosphere, hydrology could be a really good option. They're actually #1 in the country, #2 in the world. So definitely check out hydrology. So our physical and space sciences, we have astronomy, physics, applied physics. Over here, we have our mind, brain, behavior type majors, so neuroscience and cognitive science, psychology, psychological science, and speech, language, and hearing sciences. With mathematics and computational science, there's computer science, mathematics, and statistics and data science. So right now, you're in the other category, no major selected, and ideally your goal is to move into one of our majors within College of Science. So a typical first semester schedule, you'll have a math course. So this just depends on your math placement. So take the placement exam to ensure you have the most recent and most accurate placement for mathematics. For English, depends as well on your foundations writing evaluation and your next sub-centers to make sure you complete that. Typically, students just need 2 English classes depending on where you place, and that's pretty much all that's needed for most degrees. General education, we have 150, 160, and 170 courses. Typically, science majors don't take 170, so we're going to focus more on the 150s and 160s. So the individuals and societies, you'll take 2 courses from those. Traditions and cultures, the 160s, you'll also take 2 from there. And then potentially some type of second language. So BS degrees require second semester, so like a 102 level of a language. BAs are going to require 4th semester, so that's going to be a 202 level. and you just need a C or better for that particular requirement. So your first semester will have you anywhere from 12 to 16 units depending on the rigor of your courses, so we'll make sure that your schedule is well balanced. 12 units is the minimum needed for full time for your financial aid to disperse, but if you have a scholarship, you might have to take 30 units per academic year through the University of Arizona. So like transfer credit, AP won't count. It's courses taken through the university. So what about a lab science? So depending on your math placement and like which interests you have, we'll have you start in a lab science. Most of you will start in chemistry. So Chem 151 is our 4-unit general chemistry. We also have chemical thinking, which is just taught a little bit differently, so 140 series. And then if you're in the honors program, you can potentially place into honors chemistry. So check your placement guides to see which chemistry you're eligible for. If you're leaning more towards computer science, you can take our intro CS class. Just again, it depends on math placement. For biology and life sciences, we really want you to take chemistry prior to taking our first bio class. So that's why most majors actually do start with chem. Physics, there's a potential to start in physics. It just depends on your math placement. And then if you're interested in geosciences, we'll have you take that intro geosciences course. Okay, so these are just some sample schedules based on math placement. So you can see here, if you started in Math 100, you'll have Math 100 SAS, which is a, a developmental course, English, either 101 or 101A, and a gen ed, and then maybe a colloquium. So you are initially capped at 13 units if you're in the Math 100 program, but you can add a late start gen ed at week 4. So that's kind of what your schedule would look like if you're starting here. With algebra, we would have you take college algebra, English, gen ed, second language, so you'll be in around 16 credits. If you place into pre-calculus, you'll have your Math 120R, which is prep for calculus, English, chemistry, and a gen ed, so around 14 to 15 credits here. And then if you've placed into Calc 1, we'll have you take Calc 1, English, chemistry, and a gen ed, so again around 15 to 16 units. A note about Math 122A and B. 122A is a 1-unit class that is for 3 weeks, assesses your readiness for Calc 1. If you pass that with a C or better, you move on to 122B, which is a 4-unit Calc 1 class that will start in about 3 weeks into the semester. So this slide is just kind of a list of colloquium classes. So colloquia are 1-unit courses that are meant for like major explorations. You can kind of check out different topics. So let's say you were really interested in like careers in science and math. That could be something to take. Sometimes these have permission, so we'll work together to see like which option would be best for you. So a really nice research and resource rather is Degree Search. So we have over 270 majors on campus. This website allows you to look at sample 4-year plans. You can kind of see how much math you would need, language. You can look by college. So definitely check this out, arizona.edu/degree search, and then you can start looking at sample 4-year plans, read about careers and options like that. So that's kind of it for orientation. This is what we wanted to cover primarily. So we will meet one-on-one to talk about your schedule and your personal kind of situation. So we'll review which majors you're interested in or even careers, and just know that I am here to support you on this journey. It's exciting to have you with us, and I look forward to meeting you. Thank you.